session this morning is focusing on decent work, access and quality of long-term care.
The efficiency and attractiveness of work in community-based care is to give professionals in the field a greater responsibility and autonomy. In terms of how to better monitor quality and to square the circle, it's important to give incentives for service providers to be themselves the ones taking the initiative and monitoring quality. But in addition to the service providers, it's important when it comes to improve quality to bring workers in, because the values of social workers and social care workers need to be reflected in the definition of quality. How are we going to be able to bring all those labor reserves that are providing these services in the form of undeclared workers towards the formal economy so that they pay taxes and provide more revenue?
For me, the issue is about how do we promote sustainable, inclusive, cohesive societies where everybody's visible, young and old, disabled, where we invest in the life course of people, both in terms of the early years, but also importantly around people's final years and final days even. And we have most care provided by family, by the informal sector. So how do we match formal and informal in the future? Enabling people to take control of their lives again. They feel better about it, saves money in the long term. But it's a different way of providing services.
We need to reinvent the sense of a job.
Put increased burden on informal care arrangements.
I was wondering whether you have perhaps heard of this notion of universal allowance.
If we look at people's needs, they're varied. Some require highly specialised trained interventions. Many others, as Daniel said, a typical case may be somebody who's actually lonely.
It's unrealistic to think that all the informal carers that we're going to be able somehow to bring them to the formal economy.
I know as a manager what you do is you end up rationing expensive services, and that doesn't suit anybody. 5 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day is no good to anybody.
Claudia Menne, she's from the European Trade Union Confederation.
There are around 3 million domestic workers in Europe working in households. And we know also it's a very female-dominated sector, that mainly between 80 and 90% of these domestic workers are women. And, clear there is a role for communities and public service employers, but we have also to look what is the role of private employers. And this whole debate on care regimes and care services and how it can be developed further becomes a very hot topic at EU level. There's a lot of initiatives going on, a lot of discussions going on, but I'm not so sure that we all share the same vision.
Thank you to you three. Thank you very much.